3 years ago, I started going to these prayer nights for one of our good friends. And it was actually for this girl who ended up being diagnosed with cancer. I went to these prayer nights for like a while. Spent every Tuesday night just sowing into something I absolutely 100% believed that was gonna come through, and that was a miracle. And ended up one day, me and my sister were babysitting this girl, and our parents were like, hey, we're gonna come pick you up. We were really confused because pretty much like they were in Palm Springs on vacation, and we were just like, man, something gnarly might have happened, and the thing that happened would have never crossed my mind. And they came and they were the ones to really tell us that our friend passed away. And that just absolutely flipped my world upside down. Going through that, I really discovered a lot of things about myself. And one of those things was the fact of emotions. I remember the day where she died because I only cried for one day. And I remember waking up the next day and was like, why can't I cry? This is really weird. I feel like my emotions are so suppressed into me and I don't understand what's really going on. And then one of our family friends ended up passing away a couple months later. And I was just literally cried for 2 hours and then done. And so I remember I was driving in a car with my friend, and we were going to a worship night. I was just thinking, it was silent in the car, and then I look at her and I was like, hey, I don't think I feel emotions. At that worship night, this guy was speaking, and he's having words of knowledge and stuff like that, and he points to me, and it was the room just became silent, and he was like, you don't feel emotions, and God's gonna make you feel them. I already skated before that, but it really set in as a passion of mine, because I was I would get so overwhelmed because I was starting to feel all these emotions I felt like I never felt before. And I knew when I went skateboarding, everything would kind of become level again. It was a peace, crazy encounter, so just God's gift. Something I realized, I was hanging out with skaters, going to the skate park or longboarding with a company called Handboards I work for. And I was just able to really start asking questions within this community. And I found out so much on how much the skating community reminds me of Jesus. You go into a skate park, and doesn't matter if you're Tony Hawk or you just bought a board from Walmart yesterday. It was you got the lowest, and you got one of the top dogs, you know what I mean? And if your goal is to just roll down a ramp and you keep falling, and then you roll down a ramp just once, it's a super simple thing in the skating world, and you get it, Tony Hawk will clap for you because he's stoked that you got the thing you wanted to do. Because it's not about levels in the community, it's about what you're accomplishing, your goal. There's such grace and compassion within that. I walk into a skate park and my mission is, how in the world can I just love these people exactly how Jesus would love them? Hi, my name is Maleah and this is my story.